Hey everyone, how's it going? Well, everyone wants an update about what's going on. I haven't really done much. Um, my brother's borrowing a Hyundai, so I don't even have that car. In the Rancher, I haven't done anything with that in a while except charge the battery. That's about it. I mean, I've done little odds and ends of the truck, which I'll explain in just a second, but alright. Anyways, latest thing I did, well, one of the latest things I did was I bought 4 new tires. Some 32-inch BF Goodrich All-Terrains KO2s. Haven't taken them off roads. I don't really know how great they'll work, but I wanted the KO1s just because I know that it's a trusted tire, but they're on a set of not 31-inch, but 15-inch rock crawler wheels. I bought off an '89 4Runner that was rolled at the time. It came with a set of 31-inch, Super Swamper TSLs, but those are long wore out and not on there anymore. On all fours. I also I bought 20 new lug nuts to replace the open end lug nuts, which I don't really like because sand and mud and whatever else gets jammed up in the threads. Your lug nuts get stuck on. You don't want to snap off your studs or anything, so I just bought some new lug nuts, and 19 of those lug nuts fit, no problem. And one of the lug nuts that threaded on alright, but they had a different size head. So I put this one on. I saved from my dad's 95 Corolla. I saved a bunch of different stuff, nuts, bolts, little odds and ends I'll use. And my front differential. Now, it hasn't even been on for probably year, maybe a little over a year, something like that, and it's just puking out oil. There's some residue. It's leaking out from that little flange, the pinion seal, and the seal on the other end. It was originally just puking out there, and I put some stop leak stuff in there, and that just ruined all the other seals. So anyways, why it's out, I think I'll put a Detroit True Track in there just because it's going to be out anyways. So, I don't know if I'll need extra traction or not, but might as well, in my opinion. I also put this real shiny bad boy in. All aluminum radiator. It's bigger cores, supposedly. I don't even know how you would pronounce this K. If you could read that. So, it's supposedly an all aluminum racing radiator, so I did that because I was having some problems with it overheating on hot days. And I also put a new fan clutch on to fight that too, because it was stuck on, and I heard on the forums that if it's stuck on it can still overheat because of a bad fan clutch, so I replaced that. Here's the old one. This one's not even 6 months old. But anyways, I don't think there's anything wrong with the radiator. I want to give this to someone else who has a leaking radiator. 85 truck 22RE. So and there's a new cold start timer. Second one I replaced on there. It didn't fix the problem this time. When it warms up, sometimes you have to hold your foot down for it to start, or just start, die. And I was thinking, oh, well, if it's warm only, it must be the cold start timer. And it wasn't. I'm thinking it's the airflow meter, because last time it was doing that. turned out to be, I put the wrong airflow meter on and it was doing very similar things. So I think I'll just buy another airflow meter and see where it gets me. So has that many miles. I think the reason why it overheats is because this is a Chinese cylinder head. When we did the head gasket, the cylinder head was kind of cracked in a couple different spots. So I bought this $250 cylinder head, and I think the passageway for the EGR valve that comes from here, I think it's blocked somewhere in the head, just defective. So, anyways, I'm trying to combat the problem with a bigger, more aggressive radiator without having to pull the head off, because that's something I'll have to call in for a little bit of help with, since it's kind of a pain in the ass and I don't want to do it myself. A while back, I bought a brand new battery for my gray truck, the 90, but since this truck had kind of an old battery, I just switched them since I don't drive the 90 and I drive this truck. Better not be stuck somewhere with a bad battery if I don't have to. Trying to think if there's anything else I want to add. Did the rear? No, that wasn't that recent. Oh, you know one thing I did do? I've had these brakes for a while and never really got a chance to put them on. They're the V6 brakes from like an 88 Toyota truck or something like that. Direct bolt on, but the pistons are bigger, so definitely seems to lock up the tires a bit better. Add that with like a master cylinder I got off a 91 or something like that Toyota truck, and this is up from a 95 4Runner. Bigger brake booster. So one of these days I gotta remember to buy another one of these little gaskets. It's definitely tired. Maybe I'll do that after this video. That radiator definitely seems to cool better because I have an aftermarket temperature gauge. Since the old one didn't work right, sometimes it'll go right to the middle as soon as you turn on the key when it's cold. So I knew that wasn't accurate. And sometimes when you ground out the sender wire on the block, it doesn't do anything. So I put that in. It used to go up right to 190. And the rare time it'll go above. But now it goes a little bit under 190, maybe 5 degrees as much. Maybe a little bit less. So, see what happens this summer. Hey, one of these days I'll hang the flag or something up there for the headliner. Anyways, I think that's about it. I do want to paint the truck because that paint's all starting to, so you can see, flake off. There's one spot. The bed's not really that bad because it was all primered the correct way. There's another spot. There's another bad spot. You know, so spots get scattered here and there. So I was thinking about maybe repainting it blue and black. There's the worst spot on the bed. Kind of repaint it the way it is. Or I was actually thinking about doing it orange and black, but I'm going to need to look at some pictures to see how that will look before I commit, because I don't want to paint it twice. Oh, here, one more thing I want to show you guys that I did with it paint wise. I painted the hood, painted the little raised part the best I could with just some tape. Not some, well, I taped it off with tape, but with some spray paint. Black primer. You know, you can't really see it well with the you know, light spots, but kind of wish I would have used a gloss paint like the rest of the body. I think it would have came out better, but I don't really want to waste money buying something like that if I don't have to. Anyways, that's about it. Till we meet again, folks.